think that song is for Jade. This girl is on fire. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Debbie Dawson-Thomas, and I'm an educational counselor with Denver Kids.
And I am Jade Martinez. I'm a graduate of the Denver Kids program, and I have had the honor of calling Miss Debbie my educational counselor for the 11 years I have been in Denver Kids.
Ma'am. It was just about this time last year that I had the honor of attending Jade's high school graduation, and she was able to take that tassel and move it from right to left. Like so many of the students that we support, the path to that moment in Jade's life was paved with some setbacks. But for every step back, this young lady took giant leaps forward, thanks to her hard work, her dedication, and her persistence.
And thanks to Miss Debbie's guidance every step of the way. When I struggled to stay focused and show up to class during my sophomore year, Miss Debbie was right there to regain my footing. She challenged me to shift my mindset from fear to focus. She removed feelings of hopelessness and replaced them with the expectations of success. I took advantage of every opportunity that Denver Kids provided me with. I believed in myself. I worked hard, recovered my credits, and was able to graduate on time with my class. One of the opportunities that changed my life was a tour at Galvanize, a tech startup learning hub and entrepreneurship just a few miles away. It sparked an interest in coding and ignited a passion that I am currently pursuing. As a freshman at the Community College of Denver, I am on my way to receiving a degree in computer science, and I have Denver Kids supporters to thank for reaching me this far.
And I know every person in this room feels as I do. We're just extraordinarily proud of Jade, so way to go, kiddo. Having been an educational counselor with Denver Kids for over 32 years, it's a long time. It is students like Jade. It is students like this young lady that cause me to rise up every morning and say, boy, do I love this job, and boy, am I inspired by young people, and boy, do I want to get to work and do the best job I possibly can. When our children enter the program and they're 8 to 10 reading levels below, we catch them up. When an 8th grader finds himself alone and losing heart and starts missing more days of school than he's attending, we actually go to their door and we work to get them back into school. When a teacher tells us that our student isn't participating, we go deeper. When a student successfully advances to the next grade level, boy, do we celebrate. When a student mentions that his or her family has been evicted, we share our resources. The need for our work is great. For every student like Jade, there are 20 more students waiting behind her to receive their roadmap to success along with their educational counselor. Why is the need so great? Currently, there are 54,000 boys and girls in the Denver Public Schools that are living in poverty. That is enough students to fill the Pepsi Center 3 times over. Every day, these kids confront issues that most of us in this room, we never considered when we were children, let alone as adults. Low-income youth are 3 times more likely to drop out of school, but not if we get to them first. That's why I want to talk to you about giving. When you support Denver Kids, you are not only helping our current students, you are helping future generations. Your gift powers the future of promise and opportunities for kids that aren't even born yet. Because if we do our jobs right, our students won't need Denver kids when they decide to have families of their own. This is about ending the vicious cycle of poverty, the greatest threat to academic achievement. Today, I'm asking you to partner with us by making a financial investment in our work. I'd like to ask the table captains to please pass out the pledge forms. I'll give you just a moment. You'll notice that the first section on your form is for champions. I like the sound of that, don't you? Champions. Your commitment of $5,000 for 5 years allows you to link arms with fellow donors at this level and receive ongoing opportunities to directly engage with our students and our staff in a way that really sustains the work that we do like no other. The collective impact of one champion donor group could support as many as 25 students in our program for 1 year. Multi-year contributions like this are truly game-changing for us. Gifts at this level transform Denver Kids' work into a business engine for social impact. And speaking of impact, for those of you that can commit to $2,750 per year for 5 years, you are personally making Denver Kids possible for 5 students in that time. When you pledge $1,000 per year for 5 years, you're supporting 2 students, and that's just $83 per month. We know that many of you are part of a company or a family foundation, or you may just be able to give at a higher level. If you would consider a gift of $10,000 a year for 5 years, we can support another educational counselor to change the lives of 50 students and families. We all have different financial means, some of which may not fit into any of these categories. We provided the next line so that you can tell us how much you can give and for how many years. Remember that donations of $250 or higher will qualify for a 25% state tax credit through our enterprise zone status, so please give generously. That means that the real cost of a $1,000 gift is about $750.
No matter the level, a multi-year pledge signifies an intentional commitment to see students like me succeed. For our partners who have already made a multi-year investment, we thank you and ask you to continue this important work by adding dollars or years or both to your pledge. If you've considered becoming a volunteer mentor or joining the Young Professionals Council, let today be the day you take that action. We truly appreciate whatever level of support you provide because every dollar and investment all the time adds up and makes a very big impact on our young people. And speaking of impact, motivation really makes all the difference in a student's life. I'd like to ask you please to take a moment before you leave today to write a few words of encouragement for our students. You can find this on page 5 of your program. Once you have finished, please place your note in the gift bag at the center of the table, and please pass your donations to your table captain. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
Thank you.